Alexab.alchemy here for your weekly card pull. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the entire month of May. This reading is channeled specifically for my Aries, so if you have an Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and or North Node, this one is for you. I have 2 Oracle decks and 1 Tarot deck. I'm feeling called to start out with my Crystal Spirits Oracle deck for you guys for today's reading, and we'll move forward from there. Forward. Excuse me. For those of you, if you are new here, welcome. Please make sure that you check out the other videos for the other signs, for your other big 3, if you feel like you want additional clarity at the end of this video. And the first question I want to ask for you guys for the month of May 2023, what are we asking? What energies can you expect to look at this upcoming month, and or what perspectives might be helpful for you navigating the month of May? So I already have 1, now 2, 3, 2 cards pulling up. This looks like it's gonna be a fun month for you guys. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so my dear Aries, third one. Ooh, interesting. Lots of purple. So the first card that I pulled for you guys is a card of Petalite. This card is all about the healthy detachment, so the non-attached side of life and the universe. I feel like some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, but I do feel like some of you are going to be looking at this more, I don't want to say dissociated side of life, but this more vacant and or distant side. I also feel like for some of you, if you've been super in your feels or like super beaten down, or you're just like, oh my god, this is exhausting, I don't know what's going on, it might benefit you to take a step back and embody some of the more impersonal qualities of life. It doesn't mean that you do not care. It doesn't mean that you are abandoning yourself, your experience, or the people around you that you care about. It just means that you're taking enough space from life and your emotions to be able to see things from the point of the observer. If you've ever done any kind of therapy, a lot of therapists will usually encourage you to take space enough from a situation to see it from a different vantage point, which is one of the beautiful things about therapy. And I feel like a lot of you, maybe you've just been so in your perspective of being the liver that you're not seeing things from the perspective of the observer. And in the month of May, you may have some opportunities to shift that narrative or shift that way of thinking. And I do feel that it will benefit you to do so. I also pulled for you guys the card of Amethyst. This one's all about subconscious beliefs, unconscious patterns, things that are really kind of going on beneath the surface. This is like the undercurrents of the surface that we may not be aware of that are still affecting our lives. So for some of you, maybe taking the position of the observer or the witnesser and saying, wow, that's so interesting that I reacted in this way, or that I'm reacting like this, or that my body is doing such, and it's so interesting that this is happening. And then taking a step back and saying, why might this be the case? And realizing that it may be a subconscious belief. It may be a subconscious pattern. Maybe consciously you believe, I deserve this for my life, I want this for my life, blah, blah, blah. But then your habits are reflecting subconscious belief, which is, I don't deserve this, and what I deserve is less than what I actually think I do, and yada, 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 so on and so forth. So I do feel that for you, if you want to grow and advance, and the best way to like really navigate the energy of this month is to be willing to at times just take a step out of your own lived experience and say, what's going on here and what can I learn from it? One of my favorite rules of thumb is anytime a situation feels hard or feels like you are kind of just like, why is this happening to me? Like that kind of victim mentality, take a step away again and say, instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Saying, what is this trying to teach me? And just letting that be that. I also pulled for you guys the card of Spessartine Garnet. This card really encourages you. Oh, I forgot to turn on my light. Ding. Okay. This card really, I was like, it feels so dark in here. Spessartine Garnet. This card encourages you to allow your charm and your charisma to shine through. This has been a big theme for this month for a few of the other signs. So if you check out the other videos and this one's coming up, this is a really, really big one for you. But the main message with this is to understand that you are a beacon, first and foremost, and you inspire others. You shine for others. You are not just living here for yourself. You have an impact on other people. There is a part of your personality that is shining and shimmering and sparkling and flamboyant, if you will. Like everyone has this piece of them that it's almost like a Leo energy. Like if you have Leo placements, definitely bank on that. But it's like this opening of self and this like, hello, I am here and I'm here to be seen. And I feel like maybe some of you are so in your head or in your experience that it's been hard to do that, but there's definitely an element of this that's going to be really helpful and important for you in the month of May. I'm feeling called to just move right into my Moonology deck to get a little bit more information for you guys about how you might want to go about achieving these things. Some other things that you may want to keep in mind. I'm getting the word challenges, so maybe other challenges that might be coming through that you might be facing that will be useful for you. This is not to be daunting. This is meant to be encouraging, but we all have challenges once in a while. So we'll just kind of see like what might be in store for you. Oh, good. Stepping out of your comfort zone. That's your challenge. Step out of your comfort zone. We have the North Node card. If you are familiar with your natal chart, definitely pay attention to North and South Node axis right now. If you have no idea what the fuck any of that means, please feel free to reach out to me. God, I just dropped a card. Feel free to reach out to me and let me know. I'm happy to do a natal chart reading for you if that's something that you're interested in. There's also a great, I have listed below, Astrodynst is a great website for getting a natal chart and kind of seeing where your North and South Node lie. Long story short though, your South Node implies things that might be energies that are pertinent to where you have been in the past, maybe in a past life or at the beginning of this one, where you're coming from, your comfort zone. Your North Node tells you what you're moving into, what is uncomfortable for you, what you are designed to, I guess, begin. I don't know why it's being so blurry. What you are being designed to step into in this particular chapter and in this life. So for some of you, this might be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's going to be really important that you are willing to step out of your comfort zone. Again, this can be in the way of detaching from an experience. You can step out of your comfort zone by by understanding your subconscious patterns. You can step out of your comfort zone, especially by allowing yourself, your charm, your charisma to be seen by other people. And like, for lack of a better word, kind of showing it off. It doesn't have to be like, oh, everyone, look at me, I'm a wonderful thing. But like that confidence that you can have in yourself is a gift, and you sharing yourself confidently is a gift to other people because it gives them permission to do the same thing. I also pulled for you guys 2 cards in reverse. So I had the 3rd quarter moon in reverse and full moon in Capricorn in reverse. Messages with these. First one, adjustments may be required and the end of a tough cycle approaches. So in the reverse, I feel like for the month of May, some of you are letting go of things that just really don't serve you anymore. Some of you are releasing old habits, old narratives, old ways of being. As we move from Taurus into Gemini season, there is this energy of communication that like this kind of opens up. And I feel like as that communication opens up, maybe you will find out some things that you're like, I don't fuck with that. I don't love that. I'm going to release that from my life now. Maybe you're going to choose to release a certain cycle that you are in, or you've already released it and you're right now experiencing the after effects of that detachment. Going back to the pedalite, like some of you I feel like actually already did this. And if that's the case, congratulations, you know it. This doesn't have to be detachment from your life. This could also be detaching from connections that just don't serve you. And if you know you have those connections, but you haven't made those disconnections yet and you know you need to, full moon, my dear, full moon May 5th, take advantage of that energy. Release the things, let go of the things that are no longer serving you. If you know it's in your way, if you know it's in your path as a setback and it's not there propelling you or helping you to move forward, and it doesn't have service for your path on a deep spiritual level and you don't have service for its path, babe, let that go. Like, it doesn't mean you have to throw it away. It doesn't mean you have to be like, never talk to me again, but like create space, create room for things to come in. Again, I also pulled the card that acknowledges adjustments are required. So it could be in this way. I feel like taking a step back, going back to the pedalite, like taking a step back from your experience and just giving yourself that kind of like bird's eye perspective, getting Sagittarius vibes with this, like giving yourself the opportunity to just look at life overall and be like, what's needed, what's not, what am I doing? I feel like that little bit of like just removing yourself will actually give you the answers as to what things you need to be shifting and or potentially adjusting in your life. Okay, I'm getting hold off on that one. So sorry. I'm like really trying not to have a cough attack. I do feel like I want to pull a couple more cards from the Moonology deck and see what comes up. And I don't know why cards keep flying. So, okay, on a happy note, I did pull the Eclipse card. So, new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. This is amazing. So, the bright side, of course, it's like all the way over here. The bright side of eclipse season is that during eclipse season, we will often look at our shadows or things that are really challenging for us. And sometimes that can be a little bit disheartening or discouraging because you'll be like, I already worked through this. Why is this here? I don't want to deal with this again. Those things are here because you are shedding them. They are here for you to see, what do I want to carry? What do I want to let go of? In letting go of certain things, you are going to be opening up room for things to change. Potentially new romantic cycles. Doesn't have to be romantic, but there is something in the way of balance in your relationship, specifically to other people. Like, you're opening up a door to have balanced connections. You may lose some connections in that process, but I promise they will be replaced by connections that resonate with your subconscious beliefs. If you're clearing out old subconscious beliefs that you deserve to be treated like shit or whatever, if you clear those out, you'll probably find that those relationships will also clear out, disintegrate, shift, alter, change, etc., because they no longer resonate with who you are or how you feel at a deep level, which is amazing because it, again, creates space for change and it opens up room for more balanced connections for you to experience. Also, if this feels encouraging for you, if you're like, yeah, but like you said, I have to like make changes, like make those little shifts that you have to make. That cycle, whatever that tough cycle is, like the end of that is approaching. And the happiest little thing I'm getting here, I also pulled for you guys in the upright, the gibbous moon, which tells us that you are very close to achieving your goal. So this is like you are almost there. You are busting, babe. You are so close to achieving the goals. Allow the confidence that you have from knowing that, like allow that to shine through. That confident energy, I can't remember which reading I did, but this was another theme, another reading. The confidence that you bring forward will impact the way that you're showing up, and it will open up space for you to show up in a way that's going to ultimately make you successful, because you're going to take actions from a place of confidence and not from a place of fear. And maybe that's a subconscious pattern that you're going to be shifting during the month of May. But be willing to step outside of your comfort zone and have faith that the way that you're carrying yourself and the energy that you are now carrying is opening up new opportunities for you. You are almost there. Trust me, these little old cycles that you no longer need, like you're releasing them and you're very close to achieving your goal. I don't really feel like I'm called to pull anything from the tarot deck. So I am going to close out for you guys for now, my dear Aries. I love you so very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate, well, okay, I lied. I was like, I don't feel like called to anything, and then one card stuck out, which was Wheel of Fortune. So there you go. New opportunities, new luck, amazing things coming your way. Aries, this is so exciting. This is a really exciting time for you. This is an exciting chapter. You just had a birthday. We've just started a new cycle. Embrace it. This is a really beautiful time. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have questions on anything, please reach out and let me know. You can send me a message here, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. You can find me at alexab.alchemy. I try to do these readings every single week, so make sure that you subscribe to my channel. If you found this helpful, please leave me a little thumbs up or comment. I love knowing your guys' feedback. I love knowing if things resonate. And if you have questions, like I said, just reach out and let me know. I think that's all I had to say. So I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.